Hello and welcome to BNSN, the stock game. Now before we start off with the game, let's first go across to Darshan Mehta from our research desk, who tells us how is it happening, how the activity is shaping up rather at the F&O side of the market. Good morning, Darshan.
Good morning, Kamya. What we are seeing is fresh shots that are coming into the market. We are trading below the 5400 mark, close to almost 7 lakh shares have been added in open interest. So fresh shots are seen on the market. At this point of time, it looks very range bound between 5300 and 5500 every day. We are seeing significant amount of activity that comes in both in the 5300 and the 5500, 5300 put and 5500 call. So the 5300 put, the total open interest is close to 1.1, almost 1.10 crores. And the other one is 1.09 crores is there on the 5500 call. Today what we are seeing is 5400 call is active in almost 9 lakh shares have been added, 5300 call is active 3 lakh shares, and on the lower side 5300 put has added in 5 lakh shares in open interest. Stock specific counters like Pharma is seeing open interest up 25%, fresh short. NHPC seeing open interest of 22%, fresh buying is seen on NHPC. Infosys is seeing fresh shorts that are being built in. Tata Motors is also seeing fresh shorts. In price gainers today, MRPL, Apollo Tyres and Airtel, and in price losers today on the F&O space is Orchid Chemicals, Adani Ports and IFCI.
Thanks very much, Darshan, for wrapping it up for us on the F&O side of the market. But let's get straight to the stock game. As always, let's tell you what it's all about. We give a notional amount of 5 lakh rupees to 3 experts. They join us from Monday up until Friday and create a portfolio with the total of 4 stocks, selecting only 1 stock from the F&O arena. To make things more exciting, there's a compulsory churn of 2 stocks every single day. Now, in case a target price has been achieved or in case a stop loss has been triggered, they are required to replace those stocks with fresh picks for the next day. If there's a sell call in the cash market, that too is replaced by a new stock, and it's on the final day that we'll see who has the strongest portfolio. That person is the winner of the stock game. So let's bring on board our participants for this exciting game show. Joining us this entire week is Pankaj Jain, Director, Suntex Wealth Max. We've also got with us Siddhartha Chatterjee of Trustline Securities, and finally Rohit Shinde, CEO of MarketMemories.com. Great to have you all with us, gentlemen, and all the very best for the stock game. Pankaj, unfortunately, it's a very tepid day that you're starting off with, but still tell us what the trading ideas that you're advocating.
Good morning. We are seeing a small bit of nervousness in the market, and some kind of short positions are being initiated in the market, especially in banking sector. But doesn't matter. I think till the time on a very short-term basis we are floating about 5366 on Nifty. I think I would carry my plus positions, and I would rather be selectively bullish and trying to get into short positions. So I have taken all 4 long positions, taking into consideration the kind of positive momentum we've seen in the stocks in last couple of days, especially on Friday. So taking this into background, I've gone long on Coal India with a stop loss at 361 and target price of 377.50. I've gone long on future segment on Coal India. Apart from that, I've gone long on high beta FMCG stock Jyoti Laboratories. This has been moving very rapidly for past couple of days, rather past couple of months, I would say that. Jyoti Laboratories, I have an aggressive target of 169.75 and a stop loss of 153.45. Third call is again a long call on MTNL. Even this stock has been moving very rapidly in last 3-4 days, with 38.90 as my stop loss, target price of 42.45 for MTNL. Fourth and final call is again a long call on pharmaceutical stock. Basically, Ipca Lab is the call with the stop loss at 399 and target price of 423 for the day.
Alright, so long call coming in on all 4 stocks. So bullish portfolio there. Siddharth, your portfolio is no different. A bullish stance coming in on your portfolio as well.
I chose to be stock specific, not that the market itself was bullish on a Friday closing. And typically with 100 points Dow up on Friday morning, our market failed to even trade above Friday's, the general level of Nifty. So I chose to go specific stocks like Polaris Future for a buy at a target of 129.30 with a stop loss of 123.60. I chose to buy a short-term uptrending stock Indraprastha Gas IGL with a stop of 259 and a target of 267.50. I also wanted to chase a bit of momentum for about a percentage gain in Ajanta Pharma with a stop of 424 and a target of 433. I also wanted to chase again small time momentum in Mindtree by buying and with a stop of 685 and a small target of 706.30. I mean, it's just kind of a 1% move to encash if it at all happens.
Okay, it seems like all three of our experts are advocating taking out your shopping baskets. And so what are you recommending then, Rohit?
Well, good morning, Awan. Good morning, Megha. Good morning, viewers. Well, I'm also going similarly long, as you said, along with all the basically other analyst friends of mine. So basically, I've seen the Nifty, around this range of approximately 5350 to 5400, for the next 3 to 4 sessions. I'm finding the market being slightly tight, it won't go up also much, it won't go down also more, So what do I feel like for today? Basically, I have gone long on 4 stocks. One of them is Tech Mahindra. Second is Venky's Chicken. The third one is Dishman Pharma. And the last one is United Spirits. Now the reason behind this particular 4 stocks was that I'm finding some strength in this IT and pharma pack, and basically I have done the asset allocation as such that I have put in 1,25,000 with Dishman, I have put 75,000 with Tech Mahindra and 1.5 lakh each with Venky's and United Spirits. So the markets, as I said, will be very tight for this particular week. So let us see how it pans out.
All right, so let's see how it pans out. Time then to discuss individual stocks and the rationales behind them. Pankaj, let's start off with you. Your first pick is a buy call coming in on Coal India Futures. What are the fundamentals that you're betting on?
Basically, I don't know whether this has something to do with the CAG report on this coal, but I think Coal India should be beneficiary of whatever hangama is happening in the parliament regarding coal. Apart from that, if we talk about technicals and fundamentals, first technicals, what we've seen in Coal India that in April and in July, both the time we've seen that 364, 365, that was the level Coal India was achieving and it was retracing after that. So what we've seen in last couple of days that those levels have been breached and next serious levels of resistance are somewhere closer to 380 to 385. So that was the rationale. Momentum was strong, volumes are strong. Apart from that, where did we get this momentum in last few weeks? Quarter 1 results of Coal India were pretty exciting and much better than what market expected. Their costs, their expenses have come down a bit. Because of that, their profit after tax, PAT, increase. And what we have seen that volume is increasing, and it's expected that in next 3-4 quarters, there should be a steady volume increase in Coal India operations to the tune of about 8 to 10%. That is a significant volume increase. So taking all these factors into consideration and taking the kind of positive momentum, a sort of mini breakout we've seen in Coal India, that was the rationale. I went long on Coal India and expect Coal India to touch somewhere levels closer to 380 in coming days, and maybe between 380 and 385 short-term traders can book their profit.
Okay, and very positive news in the Economic Times as well, that the government clearance may help the company boost its output by 144%. Siddhartha, you're picking out Polaris Futures. If you were to cherry pick in the mid-cap IT space, would this be a strong contender?
Well, mid-cap IT space has been doing well. You have the likes of Tech Mahindras and Geometric or the KPIT and things like that. Polaris was a technical pick in terms of having crossed 100 DMA on Friday, 100 days moving average. That was a pointer. I had observed that it was failing to trade below 122, so I thought it could pick up a momentum, and it has a golden crossover, which is a crossover of 13 and 30 days moving average, so that was another additional point. And this crossing of the 100 days moving average happened after a gap of almost 4 months. So if you take a 4 months trading pattern and you cross the 100 DMA, obviously the inherent strength technically looks for a target of 138, 140 going forward. For today, I thought it could possibly hit a target of 129, 29 and a half types. I kept a small stop loss of 123.60. Let's assume it's 123. So let's see how it works during the day.
All right, next up is Dishman Pharma, because that's a buy call coming in from Rohit. Rohit, your target has already been met on that one. In fact, it has touched the 100 mark. Do you expect some more upside there?
Yeah, Kamya, actually what I'm seeing basically is that for this particular stock, if you see on the charts, slightly longer term charts, that is on the weekly charts, it was coming down quite a lot, right from those levels of 100, 90, 80, in the weekly charts, it came down so much, it had a very strong support at 40 levels, From there it has bounced back very beautifully, Kamya. Now it has gone up right to this near this 100 levels, and the ADX also on the 27 levels, at the weekly charts, they signify a lot of strength for this particular stock. So definitely this 100 has already come through, 105, maybe the next 4 to 5 days.
It's triple digits on Dishman Pharma as we speak.